Good morning. Hope you all are safe. We already finished the first chapter. Today we can go to second chapter, polynomial. Let us begin with the definition. An expression of more than two algebraic terms that are added, subtracted and multiplied are called polynomials. For example, 2x raised to 4 plus 3x raised to 3 plus 6x square plus 4x. Next is degree of polynomial. The highest power of x in p of x is called the degree of the polynomial p of x. That means one expression we are writing means among all the expression which is the highest power of the variable, it is known as degree of polynomial. For example, degree of polynomial 4x raised to 5 plus 3x raised to 3 plus 7x square. Here three terms are there. Among the three terms, which is the highest number, the highest power, it is known as degree. It is 5. Three types of polynomials we can discuss. A polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. For example, 2x plus 1. Here the power of x is 1. A polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. For example, 2x raised to 2 plus 3x plus 6. A polynomial of degree 3 is called a cubic polynomial. For example, 4x raised to 3 plus 5x square plus 3x plus 1. Next is zero of polynomials. A real number k is said to be a zero of polynomial p of x if p of k is equal to 0. That means in x place we are putting any value k, the answer should be 0. Real number means any number we can put, rational number, irrational number, any number we can put in place of x, the answer should be 0. For example, find the 0 of the polynomial x plus 2. So we are equating the given polynomial to 0, finding the value of x. The x value is known as 0 of the polynomial. X plus 2 is equal to 0, therefore x equal to minus 2. So minus 2 is a 0 of the polynomial x plus 2. Next is 0 of a polynomial by geometrical representation. Same 0 polynomial we are finding using graphical method. 0 of a polynomial p of x is the x-coordinate of the point where the graph of p of x intersects the x-axis. So we have to draw the graph by plotting x point and y point, and where the graph meeting the x-axis, that point is known as 0 of the polynomial. If the graph meeting the x-axis at one point means 1 0 will be there. If the graph meeting the x-axis 2 point means 2 zeros will be there. For example, find the 0 of the polynomial y equal to 2x plus 3 by graphical method. So graphical method means surely graph should be there. So we have to find x value, y value, then equating x point, y point, drawing the graph, and we are plotting the points on the graph and getting the straight line. Here 4 points we can see. 1 point on the quadrant minus 2 minus 1, 1 point on the x-axis minus 3 by 2 0, 1 point on the y-axis 0 3, and another on the quadrant 2 7. So 0 of the polynomial means which point on the x-axis, that is minus 3 by 2 0. Therefore the 0 of the polynomial y equal to 2x plus 3 is minus 3 by 2. Next is relationship between 0 and coefficient of a polynomial. If alpha and beta are 0 of the quadratic polynomial p of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c for a not equal to 0, then we know that x minus alpha and x minus beta are the factors of p of x. That means one quadratic polynomial we are taking. Quadratic polynomial means highest power should be 2. Power 2 means 2 zeros should be there. Here 2 zeros we don't know. The general form we are writing. So we are taking the 2 zeros as alpha and beta. And the general form for the polynomial is x square plus bx plus c because it is a quadratic polynomial. Then alpha and beta, 2 zeros means 2 x values are alpha and beta. So x minus alpha is a factor of p of x and x minus beta is also a factor of p of x. Two relationship will be there. One is sum of zeros. That means alpha plus beta which should be equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. That is coefficient of x means the number near to the variable x. That is minus b divided by coefficient of x square is a. minus b by a. And second relationship is product of 0, that is alpha into beta is equal to constant term, the number without the variable c divided by coefficient of x square, again is a. So both the relationship you have to study, and based on this problem will be there. One example we can check. Find the 0 of the quadratic polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10 and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Two-part questions are there. One part is find the zeros. Quadratic means definitely 2x value we have to find, that is 0 of the quadratic polynomial. Second part is after finding the zeros we have to check the relationship alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a or not, and alpha and beta is equal to c by a or not. So first part is finding the quadratic polynomial. Solve the function and finding the x value. By splitting the middle term, x square plus 7x plus 10 your question, which is equal to middle term 7x the sum and 10 the product, that is 10 means 5 into 2, 7x means 2x plus 5x. So we can split x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 10. Again first two terms we are grouping together, taking the common factor x outside, x into bracket x plus 2 plus third and fourth 5 is a common factor, 5 outside into x plus 2. So from these two expression x plus 2 is common, x plus 2 into x plus 5. Therefore two values we will get, one is x plus 2 equal to 0, that is x equal to minus 2. Second is x plus 5 equal to 0, x equal to minus 2. So two zeros are minus 2 and minus 5. First part question over. Second part we have to verify. Verification. For verification, alpha beta we have to know, alpha and beta we find, that is minus 2 and minus 5. Then minus b by a, c by a means a, b, c we have to know. What is a, b, c? Clearly given in your question. A means the coefficient of x square 1, b means the coefficient of x 7 and the c means the constant 10. So we can go to this verification. The left side is sum of zeros, alpha plus beta, minus 2 plus minus 5, which is equal to minus 5. Right side we can check is it equal or not. Right side is minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square, that is minus b by a. Substitute the value minus 7 by 1, which is minus 1, both are equal. Second, product of 0, alpha into beta, which is equal to minus 2 into minus 5, that is minus into minus plus 2 into 5, 10. Left side is 10, right side we can check, that is constant term c by coefficient of x square a. C by a we are substituting 10 by 1 equal to 10, both are equal, hence verified. Thank you, have a nice day.